Most people say they want greatness. They say they want freedom, wealth, power, impact. They scream about wanting the dream, but whisper when it's time to do the work. They hold the vision in their mind like it's some divine right. Like success should fall into their lap just because they thought about it. But life doesn't reward what you want. It rewards what you earn. It gives only to the few who rise early, stay late, and bleed for what they believe in when no one else claps, watches, or even cares. And that's the difference. Most want the dream, but few earn the discipline. Discipline is not sexy. It's not glamorous. It doesn't go viral. It doesn't look good on a highlight reel. It's the 4 a.m. alarm. It's the second workout when you're already sore. It's the sales calls after 20 rejections. It's the studying while others are partying. Discipline is the quiet work that builds loud success. It is the lonely path where greatness is forged. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he wanted to change the world. He did it because he refused to stop after 1,000 failures. Carnegie didn't build an empire because he daydreamed about wealth. He did it because he outworked everyone in the steel mills. One brutal decision at a time. The dream will test you. It will ask for more than you think you have. And then it will ask again. Your dream will not come because you've visualized it once. It won't show up because you made a vision board. It will only come when you prove yourself worthy of it. And you prove yourself in the fire, in the repetition, in the days when nothing moves, but you keep moving. Mindset is the foundation, but it's not about hype or positive thinking. It's about choosing to think like a creator, not a consumer. Like a leader, not a follower. You must command your mind before you command your future. You must decide right now that your life is not something you react to. It's something you build with intention, brick by brick, hour by hour, thought by thought. You are not your circumstances. You are not your past. You are not your genetics or your limitations or your current bank balance. You are your choices. And the greatest choice you will ever make is to take full ownership of your life, without excuse, without waiting, without apology. That's where discipline begins, because discipline is the belief that your future is worth more than your distractions. It's the belief that the man or woman you could become is more real than the pain you feel right now. It's not about motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline is what you do when the feeling is gone and only the mission remains. It's what keeps you grounded when storms hit and the world doubts you. Clarity is the compass that keeps you moving in the dark. You must be ruthlessly clear on what you want and why you want it. Vague goals create vague results. Weak visions lead to weak efforts. You must see your future in vivid color. You must feel it in your bones. The clearer your vision, the stronger your discipline. The mind must be directed like a laser, focused, specific, and unrelenting. Walt Disney saw Disneyland long before it was built. He was laughed out of dozens of boardrooms. He was told it was too big, too expensive, too impossible. But he never doubted what he saw in his mind. Vision isn't about what's realistic. It's about what's necessary for your soul. And discipline is what gives that vision flesh and breath and blood. You must learn to work not from how you feel, but from who you are. You don't go to the gym because you feel like it. You go because you are the kind of person who trains, regardless of mood. You don't study because it's exciting. You study because mastery matters. Discipline is identity. It's not an act. It's a way of being. You don't become disciplined by doing it once. You become disciplined by doing it every day, especially when you don't want to. And that means saying no to ease, to distraction, to the temptation of comfort. Purpose demands sacrifice. Clarity demands commitment. Vision demands discipline. No one will hand you success. No one will crown you king or queen because you hoped hard enough. You must build the throne, earn the crown. And that comes from doing what others won't, when no one's watching, for a future that only you can see. Purpose is the anchor. When life gets heavy, when failure knocks, when critics scream, purpose is what keeps you grounded. It's not just what you want, it's why it matters, why you get back up, why you push, why you refuse to stay average. And if your why isn't strong enough to make you cry, it's not strong enough to make you fight. Discipline without purpose is punishment, but discipline driven by purpose is power. The kind of power that can bend reality, the kind of power that makes impossible things inevitable. Look at Lincoln, raised in a log cabin, almost no formal education, failed in business, lost multiple elections. But he never let go of the belief that he could shape history. And through that belief, through that iron will, he became one of the most powerful leaders the world has ever known. Resilience is built through discipline. Every time you keep going when others quit, you are sculpting a version of yourself that no obstacle can defeat. It's not about never falling. It's about rising faster, harder, and smarter every time you do. Pain is the price of greatness, but discipline is the currency. You will be tempted to give up, to settle, to play small. Society rewards comfort. It glorifies average. It tells you to be realistic. But realism never built a legacy. Realism never changed the world. Every titan of history, every mogul, every creator, every visionary, was first told they were crazy. And they were crazy enough to believe in a future no one else could see. Learning is a weapon. Discipline trains the mind to learn constantly. Every mistake becomes a teacher. Every failure, a classroom. Never waste a lesson. Stay curious. Stay hungry. Adapt, refine, evolve. Because the person who learns fastest wins, not just in school, in business, in relationships, in life. Discipline doesn't just teach you to endure. It teaches you to grow through it all. And gratitude, yes, gratitude, is part of this journey. Because discipline without gratitude becomes bitterness. But when you appreciate the struggle, when you're thankful for the pain, you transform it into purpose. You see the gift in every hardship, the lesson in every loss. And that perspective gives you a kind of unstoppable peace. When your vision is clear, your purpose is deep, your learning is constant, and your gratitude is real. Discipline becomes your way of life. It becomes who you are. Not a task, but a truth. Not a burden, but a birthright. The world won't give you the dream. It will only give you the opportunity to earn it. So here's the truth. Most people will keep scrolling, keep wishing, keep waiting for the right time, the perfect plan, the green light. But not you. Because you now know that the dream is real only for the one who's willing to bleed for it. To work through the silence. To fight through the doubt. To build when no one else believes. You don't need more motivation. You need more conviction. You need to wake up each day with fire in your chest and steel in your spine. This is your time, your moment. Not to chase the dream, but to earn it with every breath, every step, every ounce of discipline you've got. No more excuses, no more delays, discipline, or regret. The dream is waiting. Now earn it.